Alright guys, I'm back with another video. I want to talk about the event and the updates that are coming out on the 9th. So we have the Chaos Theory Collection event, which starts March 9th, okay, and runs through the 23rd. So it's normal 2-week period. So here are the things that they're going to be talking about. Obviously, we've known about this. Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch. The Ring Fury Escalation Takeover, which I think is the new game mode. They're adding the Heat Shield in the new and improved inventory. It's called the Survival slot, which I will get into. A no-fill queue option. So basically what this is instead of them coming out with solos, you can now opt to solo queue into duos and trios, so you don't have to have a team. That's their compensation for no solos, which I think is still pretty good because then you guys will be able to 1v3 teams, which I think is really fun. The Chaos Theory Collection event and its associated reward track, collectible cosmetics, and the new Bangalore Heirloom. I know a lot of people have been waiting for the Bangalore Heirloom to come out. I personally don't really care because I don't use Bangalore a lot. And a chaotic blast of balance changes, quality of life updates, and bug fixes. I'm not really going to talk about this new game mode that's coming out. So I'm going to skip all of that, but I do want to talk about the survival slot. So this is actually pretty cool. I think this is a really good idea, and the reason is because now with the survival slot, there are two things that can be put in the survival slot. A respawn beacon, or hold on, what's the exact name for it? I don't even fucking remember the name of it because I hardly ever pick it up. Where the hell is it? The heat shield. Oh, the mobile respawn beacon. Okay. So you can now have the mobile respawn beacon or the heat shield. The heat shield is associated with the new game mode. I don't know if it's going to be associated with the actual just regular trios and duos. But you know what this is going to cause? It's going to cause people to actually start picking up the mobile respawn beacons. People are actually going to start using them. What does this mean for everybody? Well, now we're going to have a ton more spawn-ins because now that it has its own slot, people are just going to pick them up because why not? It doesn't take an inventory slot. So I think that this is really cool because now we're going to see a lot more people being respawned. It's gonna add a different feel to the game, and it's going to allow people to have a second chance at winning. So now that maybe you won't see as many people leaving the game. So I thought the survival slot was a really good idea. The no-fault matchmaking, they obviously went over that. Chaos Theory Collection event. It's the normal event. Some of these skins look good and others don't. I'm not too thrilled on how the cosmetics on this one. Let's talk about these legend updates because they're fucking insane. The Nox, we're going to talk about Caustic. Nox gas grenade cooldown increased from 2.5 to 3.5. Dude, the cooldown on that is so long now. Oh my god. Nox gas damages a flat rate of 5 per tick instead of ramping up from 6 to 12. So Nox gas used to increase between 6 and to 12 damage the longer you were in it. Well, now it's 5 per tick. You know how huge this is going to be for people who want to push caustics, because now they are going to be able to push and take less damage. They'll be taking like almost half the damage. That is a severe nerf on caustic, which is going to really help teams out because Caustic is brutal, literally brutal when it comes to slowing down pushes on people, and I think that this is a really good nerf to Caustic, and it may even bump him out of the meta, which would be really fucking cool. Pathfinder removed low profile. I mean, we knew that was coming, and that's a nice little buff on Pathfinder. Gibraltar removed 15% faster healing item usage while in a dome of protection. I mean, okay, he can still revive really fast. He's still going to be in the meta, but I think that person who gets revived is going to be a little... I mean, they're still protected, but they don't have that faster healing to get their health back. Horizon increased black hole cooldown from 2 to 3. We needed this, some kind of nerf on Horizon. Revenant silence now disables Mirage's cloaked and revived respawn as well as Octane's swift med. So I think this is a good idea because Octane Swift Med it's pretty fast on the healing, so this would help slow down an Octane push maybe a little bit. Probably not, but who fucking knows? Disable Mirage's cloaked review. I mean, you'd have to see them reviving. You can't just randomly shoot and say, "Oh my God, there's a Mirage reviving." Here's the big one that everybody's excited for, other than the Caustic, was the Watson. The Watson now has passive shield regen, which is 0.5 HP's half of Octane's current health regen rate. So regen rate. So if most of you guys know, that was Octane's old regen rate, was the 0.5 health per second. Now Watson has that, but with shields. So now you can sit in a building with your ult down and regain shields, and you can pin a team down in a building, let them run out of heals while you just fucking keep hitting them and hitting them. So I kind of like this idea. Rampart, explosive damage amped cover normally instead of inflict 200 damage. Explosive damage normally instead of inflict, yeah. So basically they had to compensate for Fuse's hand grenade, his passive, not his passive, his ability, because it was just too overpowered. Weapon updates: all gold AR and LMG default optics updated to a 2x bruiser. Thank the fucking Lord, because the sights that were previously on it were just absolutely annoying. Mastiff pellet damage decreased from 13 to 11. Fire rate increased from... Alright, so it's really not going to do that much. Wingman plus 1 bullet to every magazine size, including base, so it's going back to its normal... back to what it used to be, which I think is good for Wingman users, because we haven't had a Wingman change in fucking forever. Increased hipfire spread on the Hemlock. Hemlock was just way too overpowered. Quality of life changes. King Canyon loot we've done. A pass on the loot to bring up the quality across the map while maintaining the wooden shacks across the map. Show it have a few more pieces. Okay, so all the wooden shacks in King's Canyon, they're going to have more loot in them. Spotted Lake has been reduced to medium quality from high, which I think they really needed to do because it's going to cause less people to spawn there, or to want to land there. Crash site has been distributed loot in the area slightly. Amount stays the same, but the higher quality of loot should be in the ship. Cool. Caustic treatment has more loot in the locked weapon optic. For guns with fully locked attachment slots, like fully kitted gold weapons and most crate weapons, you can remove the optic and replace it with a different sight. Does not apply to the Kraber. This is fucking sweet. So all of the sights on the kitted weapons and the care package weapons you can now change, which means you can take the gold digital thread off of the what you call it, the Prowler if you wanted to. You can take off the ugly ass 2x off of the gold. I mean, I like the 2x that's on the gold 301 that you see in this video. I like that sight. I've been using it a lot more. It's nice. But if you don't, you can switch it up to whatever you like. I personally like the 3x Bruiser, or the Ranger, I think it's called. Assists have been added in the game HUD next to kills, so it replaces your what does it replace? The spectator icon. So you don't. Who cares how many people are spectating you? So now you can see how many assists you have. Assists and knocks have been added to your squad's banner and will show at the end of a match, club name, and blah blah blah. So I mean, it's a nice update. I'm gonna enjoy this. Gold Pack player has been revived by Gold Pack Crackle of Energy. I'll talk about this in a separate video because that's a whole nother thing to tackle. But I truly think that I like this update because I was getting very mad with Caustic's gas, especially how it slows you down and everything. But I'm coming to the end of my video, guys. This is a W for the win. Right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Apex videos or anything specific, you just let me know. Like I said, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.